Breaking news that shocked the rock world today. Ace Frehley, the legendary space ace of Kiss, has passed away at 74 years old. Stay with me because we're honoring the life of a true guitar hero. What's up, rock fans? Today is a sad day for rock and roll. We just lost one of the greatest guitarists who ever lived, Paul Daniel Frehley, better known as Ace Frehley, the iconic space ace of Kiss. His death on October 16, 2025, marks the end of an era in rock history. If you want to honor his memory and learn about the incredible legacy he left behind, hit that subscribe button right now because we're diving deep into the life of this legend. Ace Frehley was born on April 27, 1951, in the Bronx, New York. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, young Paul showed an early interest in music, picking up the guitar at just 13 years old. His influences ranged from Jimi Hendrix to Led Zeppelin, and he quickly developed a distinctive style that would later become his trademark. But Ace wasn't always destined for stardom. In fact, he almost gave up music entirely after struggling to make ends meet in various local bands throughout the late 60s and early 70s. Everything changed in 1973 when Ace answered a simple ad in Rolling Stone magazine. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley were looking for a lead guitarist for their new band, and Ace showed up to the audition. Legend has it that he arrived in two different sneakers, one red and one orange, showing his unique personality from day one. Despite his unconventional appearance, his guitar skills were undeniable. He nailed the audition and became the final piece of the puzzle that would become Kiss. Kiss exploded onto the rock scene with their theatrical performances, explosive pyrotechnics, and iconic makeup. Ace adopted the Space Ace persona, complete with silver face paint and a spaceman costume. His guitar work on classic albums like Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and Love Gun defined the sound of 70s rock. Songs like Detroit Rock City, Shock Me, and his own composition Cold Gin showcased his raw talent and innovative playing style. Ace wasn't just a guitarist, he was a showman who built custom guitars that shot rockets and smoked during performances. But behind the makeup and the glory, things weren't always easy. The constant touring, the pressure of fame, and the rock and roll lifestyle took their toll. Ace struggled with substance abuse throughout the 70s and early 80s, which created tensions within the band. Despite these challenges, he remained a creative force, contributing some of Kiss's most memorable riffs and solos. His solo album, released simultaneously with the other band members in 1978, was the most successful of the four, proving his appeal extended beyond the band. By 1982, the cracks were showing. Creative differences, personal struggles, and exhaustion led Ace to leave Kiss. His departure marked the end of an era for the band's classic lineup. Ace embarked on a solo career, releasing albums like Frehley's Comet in 1987 and Second Sighting in 1988. While these albums had moderate success, nothing quite matched the magic of his Kiss years. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Ace continued to battle personal demons while trying to maintain his career. The late 90s brought a ray of hope. In 1996, the original Kiss lineup reunited for an MTV Unplugged special and a subsequent reunion tour. Ace was back in the makeup, back with his brothers, and fans worldwide celebrated. The reunion tour was a massive success, proving that the chemistry of the original four members was irreplaceable. However, by 2002, history repeated itself. The same issues that plagued the band decades earlier resurfaced, and Ace once again parted ways with Kiss. Despite leaving Kiss for the second time, Ace never stopped making music. He continued to release solo albums, tour extensively, and connect with his devoted fan base. Throughout his later years, Ace had faced several health scares and close calls. In 1982, he suffered a near-fatal car accident when he crashed his DeLorean sports car into a tree, requiring months of recovery. There were also numerous incidents related to substance abuse that put him in dangerous situations throughout his career. But Ace was a survivor. He battled addiction, won that fight, and became an inspiration to millions dealing with their own struggles. He was open about his past mistakes and his journey to sobriety, sharing his story through his autobiography No Regrets and countless interviews. His honesty and authenticity resonated with fans across generations. In his final years, Ace remained active and creative. He released his most recent album, 10,000 Volts, in 2024, proving he still had the fire and talent that made him a legend. He continued to tour, perform, and meet with fans around the world, always grateful for their support throughout his incredible journey. His social media presence kept him connected to both longtime followers and new generations discovering his music. Today, October 16, 2025, the rock world lost one of its brightest stars. While details surrounding his death are still emerging, what we know for certain is that Ace Frehley's impact on music and culture will never fade. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of KISS in 2014, cementing his place among the greatest musicians of all time. Ace Frehley's legacy is immeasurable. His influence can be heard in countless guitarists who followed in his footsteps. From his signature Les Paul guitar sound to his innovative stage presence, Ace helped define what it means to be a rock guitar hero. Modern guitarists still study his solos, his tone, and his approach to songwriting. He inspired not just with his technical ability, but with his raw authenticity and working-class roots. What made Ace truly special wasn't just his talent or showmanship, it was his realness. In a world of manufactured rock stars, Ace was always genuine. He never pretended to be perfect, never hid his flaws, and always stayed true to himself. That honesty connected him to fans in a way few artists ever achieve. Whether you discovered KISS in the 70s or found them through YouTube in recent years, Ace's music and personality transcended time. As we say goodbye to the Space Ace today, we celebrate a life lived fully and authentically. Ace Frehley showed us that legends aren't born. They're forged through talent, determination, and the courage to keep going even when life tries to bring you down. He overcame addiction, survived near-death experiences, and kept rocking until the very end. His journey reminds us that it's never too late to change, to grow, and to inspire others. Rest in peace, Space Ace. Thank you for the music, the memories, and the inspiration. Your guitar will echo through eternity. If you want to honor Ace's memory, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment sharing your favorite Ace Frehley moment or song. Let's keep his legacy alive together. Keep rocking, and I'll see you in the next video.